Dear students, welcome to our online classes. I am Ravi Kumar KR, lecturer in computer science. Students, today let me brief you about the practical classes and let me start with introduction. So in first PUC, there are two sections. One is theory and as well as practical. The theory is for 70 marks and practical is for 30 marks. Maximum marks for 30 marks and duration is 2 hours. Here there are two sections in practicals, that is part A and part B. Part A and part B, and part A consists of C++ program, and part B it is HTML program. In the final examination, students will be given two questions. One is in part A and another is from part B. And students at the beginning, he has to write both the programs in his answer booklet. After writing the two programs in the answer booklet, he has to start typing the program in the computer. So here, the distribution of marks, 30 marks is like this. Distribution of marks in the final examination. Here, first one is program 1. The student has to write both the programs, one from part A and one from part B. Writing a program in the answer booklet, it carries 6 marks. And program 2, again 6 marks. After writing the program, he has to execute the program, that is execution and output. Execution and output, it carries 8 marks. Record writing, it carries 6 marks. And Viva carries 4 marks. Total marks is 30 marks. The 30 marks is distributed like this. As I told you, student he has to write both the programs in the final examination. For writing one program from part A, it carries 6 marks, and writing second program from part B, 6 marks, and execution and output together you have 8 marks for this, and record writing 6 marks, and Viva is 4 marks. So record writing is nothing but all the students must maintain a record book. In that they have to write all the programs given as per the syllabus. They have to write all the programs from part A and part B along with the result, along with the output, and they have to maintain it. So for that it carries 6 marks, that is record writing. Next one is Viva. Viva is 4 marks. The external examiner, he will ask you questions based on the questions what you have written or what you get in the examination. Either from part A or from part B, they will ask few questions. So based on that, you are going to get marks for Viva. The maximum marks for Viva is 4 marks. Altogether is 30 marks, and duration for this is 2 hours. Students, this is introduction to computer science practicals. Students, let us start with first program, that is program from part B, that is HTML program to display student biodata. To display student biodata. Practical 1. Practical 1. It is from section B, part B. First program is to display student biodata. Students, before we get into this program, I would like to give introduction about HTML. What is HTML? HTML is a computer language. The full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language, and this is a language is used for developing web pages or websites. This HTML program, it has its own syntax, and everyone has to follow those syntax to write a program with HTML language. So this language is used for developing a web pages or websites, and this language consists of tags. We use the word tags, and here these tags are written inside these two brackets. This is called angle bracket. So this is angle bracket. It is angle bracket. So your HTML tag should be written between a pair of left and right angle bracket, and these tags are used to display the content in a web page. And HTML language, the full form is hypertext markup language. This language is used for developing websites and web pages. You know what is a web page and website, isn't it? So here this language consists of tags. All tags must be written inside a pair of angle bracket, and here these tags are used to display the content in a web page. So this is a brief introduction about HTML language, and it has so many tags. Let me explain few tags for you. Students, all of you know that each and every language has its own syntax. HTML language also has its own syntax and structure. Now let us see what is the structure of HTML program. Structure of HTML programming. Structure of HTML program. This HTML program starts with a tag HTML tag, and followed by head tag and title and we are closing this head tag here. After this, next tag is body tag. This is called body tag, and inside this we are writing the information or the content, and after this we have to close body tag first. We are closing this body tag. Finally we have to close this HTML tag. See, this is a structure of HTML program. Your HTML program starts with a tag. This is called HTML tag. Under that we have head tag, and inside that you can have title tag. And here this is starting point of your HTML programming. And please observe this. This tag has to be closed at the end. And if you observe this, each and every tag must close with / followed by a tag, HTML tag. In this example, this is open tag HTML and this is a close tag. So from here, this is the beginning and this is end of HTML document or program. Next, inside this we have head tag. This head tag opened here and we have closed head tag with / followed by head tag. Under this we have title, again title of the document and close with / title tag. Most of the tags will have open tag as well as close tag. Head tag, close tag, open tag, close tag. Similarly, next after this we have to open body tag. This is body tag and closing body tag here. So whatever the information we write or to display on the screen or inside the web page or in the website, so those information has to be written within this body tag. So between open and end tag we have to write all the tags or information so that those information we can see in web page. So now finally we have to close this HTML tag. So this is a structure of HTML document. HTML tag indicates the starting or beginning, start of HTML program, and at last this HTML tag indicates end of HTML program or tag. So the content, whatever the content inside this title tag will be appear in the title bar of your Windows web browser window. So this is title, to display the title in the title bar, and we are closing the head tag here, and after that body tag, and within the body tag we have to write all the tags, all the commands, all the information to be written, to be displayed in the web page. Next, finally we have to close with HTML tag. So here body tag we are using here, it display the content, it display content in a web page, in a web page. So this is a structure of HTML program. Let me explain one or two tags to write a program to display student data. Now by following the structure of HTML program, let us write a program to display student data. Now we'll start with a HTML tag, HTML, then inside this we have head tag, and under this we have title. Under title I write here GSI. I am closing this title tag with /. So this is open tag and close tag. These are called as pair tag, PAIRED. It is called as pair tags. And here after this we have to close this head tag with /. Next we have to start body tag here. We have to start with body tag, and here we have to write the information to the contents to display in the web page. Here I want to print the student biodata, so I will start with biodata, and here this biodata, after displaying this I am using one more tag that is called BR tag, that is line break. It is for line break. So the meaning is that the control goes to next line. So after this, I want to display name. You can write here name of a student XYZ, father name, I will continue here. Mother name, information, and here I'm using BR. Father name, after writing name of the father, I'm using BR tag. It's for line break. Then mother's name, write your mother's name here. Then BR tag for line break. Date of birth, I'm writing your date of birth, close with BR tag. So students, in this example, I would like to display these many lines. But I want to display biodata, below that name and father's name and mother name and date of birth. So now I would like to close this program. If I want to close this, first we have to close body tag. I am closing body tag with / and body tag. Then we have to close this HTML tag. I am closing with /HTML. So this is a simple HTML program to display biodata of a student in a web page. Students, I repeat once again. HTML program start with HTML tag followed by head tag, and it is optional. And again head tag is open tag and it is closed. In between you have title tag, it is open tag and it is closed title tag here. In between we can write the information. It will appear in the title bar of your web browser window. Next, we have to start with body tag. As I told you, whatever you are going to write between body tag, open and close tag here, these things are the only content to be displayed in the web page, or only these contents will be displayed in web page. So write the information. Here I want to display biodata, and here I am using one more tag, BR tag. It is line break. The meaning is immediately after displaying this, the control goes to next line. So the second line, name equal to, it will be displayed in the next line. Similarly, name, father's name and mother's name and date of birth. So these things will be displayed one below one because of this BR tag, that is line break tag. And again we have closed this body tag and HTML tag. This is a simple program to display the student data. Now let me see what would be the output of this program. And students, keep in your mind, this HTML language is not a case sensitive language. I repeat, HTML language is not a case sensitive language. So either you can make use of uppercase or lowercase to write HTML tags. See, once the program is written in HTML, next step is to execute the program. Let me tell you the basic steps involving in executing this program. Here, first step is we have to write a program in Notepad. It is a text editor, and first, now whatever you have written so far, this is HTML program, this has to be written in Notepad. You know what is a Notepad? Notepad is a text editor. So open a Notepad, there you have to type all the HTML tags. Second step is we have to save the file as, file name dot first step is to write a program the HTML tags in Notepad. Next, after writing all the tags, we have to save the file as file name.html. For example, I can write biodata.html. This is the second step. Next one is, I told you, we have to execute the program. How do we execute the program? This HTML program has to be executed, or we have to open it in web browser, standard web browsers. So next one is open the file or HTML file. For example, biodata.html. We have to open this file in web browsers. Nowadays we are using Chrome. Here we have to open this particular file saved as HTML in any of the web browsers. Once the file, if you open in any of the standard web browser, you can see the output. So your output will be displayed in the form of a web page inside a web browser. Output will be, this is web browser window. This is the title bar. There you can see the content of title. Next, output will be here inside. First line is biodata name, and you can see the name whatever you have entered in the HTML tag or HTML program. Next, father name, mother name, and date of birth. So here in this will be the output, and here name, whatever the name you have entered here in the program or what you have written inside body tag, those name and father's name, mother name, and date of birth will be appear as output. So this is how to execute HTML program. Students, I repeat the steps once again. The first step is we have to write HTML program inside a Notepad editor. So first open Notepad, write a complete HTML program by using the syntax of HTML language with the help of tags. And after writing a program, you have to save that particular file as one file name .html. This is important here, .html. For example, biodata.html. So after saving this file, we have to open a web browser, any of the standard web browser like Internet Explorer or Chrome, whatever it is. Then inside that you have to open this particular file, biodata.html. Once if you open it, you can see the result in a web browser as a web page. So here, this is how to execute your HTML program. So this is first program to display student biodata. Students, let us start our practical classes with the first program in HTML, that is to display the student biodata. As I told you in theory class, first we have to write HTML program in a Notepad. So first we have to open the application Notepad. Here, if you want, you can enlarge this, and you can also select the comfortable font. Then after this, we have to start writing HTML program. Our HTML program always starts with HTML tag /HTML close HTML tag, and under this we have head tag, and under this we have title tag, whatever we are going to write inside that title tag will appear in the title bar of web browser window. Here, if I write here GSI, I am closing this title tag with /title. Then we have to close head tag with /head tag. Next we have to start body tag. We have to start body tag. Under this we have to write the information what we would like to display in the web page. So here we would like to display the student biodata. So first line I will write as biodata, and next line to go to next line we have to make use of BR tag. This is I have explained in theory class. So BR tag stands for line break. The control goes to next line or the content will be displayed in the next line. So after BR tag we have to write name. For example, I can write one name Raju. Again after this we have to make use of BR tag. Father name, for example Shivappa. Then we have to make use of BR tag, closing this. Next, mother name, we can write Sushila and BR tag. Next, date of birth, you can write date of birth, for example 01/12/1999. Then after displaying this information we have to close this body tag. So I am closing this body tag with /. So this is body tag. Next we have to close HTML tag with /HTML tag with angle bracket. So this is one simple program to display student biodata. So here after typing the program we have to save the file as filename.html. So go to file, save as, and here we have to give a name for this and note down the location of the file. Now I am saving this file under E drive. So I am giving one file name as biodata2.html. So here HTML is important. It says that this is HTML document. Then you have to save the file. Once the file which has been saved here, you can minimize this and we have to execute the file. If we want to execute the file, we have to open the web browser. Here we are using Chrome here, web browser, and this is in the address bar. Here we have to write the file or path location of the file. So here let me search for the file. I have saved under E drive. I am writing E drive. Here I am finding biodata2.html. I am clicking on this, so it displays the information. See, this is what we have written a program for. Student biodata, and next time is name, father name, mother name, and date of birth. So this is one simple example to display student biodata. Then this is one method of executing HTML document. One more method is Another method of opening or executing HTML document is we have to look for the particular file where we have saved it here. In this example, here I have saved the file under E drive. Directly I am going to click on this file, opens the file in web browser. So this is another method of executing HTML document. So then we can close this document. Let me explain the program once again. Here is the program. This HTML document start with HTML and closed with this HTML tag, and then it is HTML tag followed by head tag. This is optional. This is optional, and we have title tag here. The whatever you have written here inside this will appear in the title bar of your web browser window. Next one is body tag, and we are closing the body tag here and HTML tag. So whatever the content we would like to display, it should be written inside the body tag. So here we have to follow the syntax of HTML language. By changing the values here or the information here, you can display any information about a particular student or a biodata. Then let me close this. So this is a first program to display student data in HTML. Thank you very much.